Hey, what is up, you sexy beast? Solomar Tristan here, and I'm with...
Hey guys, LSX here, and glad to be here.
Yes, and we're going to be dual commentating Ghostly Advice day number 5, I think? I'm not even
Yeah,
sure.
it's number five, definitely.
That's awesome. All right, well, we're actually going to get right into it. So we have some very difficult emails, and from a wise man such as LSX, I hope he can help you with them
Yeah,
because
we'll
there are
see.
some things that I can't answer. So the first one I think I have down, but I'll get right into it. Hey Tristan, love the videos. I have a friend who has been cock blocking me recently. Let's call him Jacob. Jacob and I have been really good friends since the 5th grade, but recently he's been kind of messing with my love life. Him and a girl, let's call her Emma, have been having an on and off relationship all of this year and last year. Every 3 months or so, they break up, and every breakup, he treats her like crap. And every breakup, Emma starts flirting with me, texting me, and inviting me over, etc., etc. Honestly, really like Emma, quote quotes, butterflies in my stomach whenever we talk or whatever. Her and Jacob always seem to get right back together before I can ask her out. I don't want to ruin Jacob and mine relationship. Some help would be much appreciated. So I'm actually going to start this one, and then I'll ask you.
Sure.
But all right, so here's my initial thoughts are this girl is agreeing to get back with him also, right? So this isn't just a one-way street where it's just him asking her, but she's also agreeing to it. So if she really had enough feelings for you, then she wouldn't accept his proposals or whatever you want to call them, right? She would stay true to her word and stop being really weird with you and flirtatious and stuff, and actually go out with you for once. And that's why I don't really think that you should try for this girl, especially after this long and after this much stuff you've been just sitting back and watching happen, right? So you've just been like, okay, well, and now can I ask her out? No. Now can I ask her? No. And so the what I would do if I were you, bro, is definitely find another girl because you don't want to ruin your friendship, but this girl doesn't seem like she seems very weird, like she needs attention from someone, and she can get it from you when she's not with him. And so that is the conclusion I would draw from that. So find another girl and you won't ruin your friendship either. What do you say, bro?
All right, so I've had a similar situation like with one of my friends, but I wasn't the guy that you are in this email, so I was kind of good. But the thing is, if they constantly go on and off with their relationship, it means that they'll do it even more. So
Yep.
what I'm trying to say is, like Tristan said, just get a new girl, find someone else because she's only gonna use you to, like, I don't know, to cry on your shoulder when she's sad, and then she's gonna leave you when she wants to get back with him. So yeah, I think you should definitely move on.
That is phenomenal advice. I hadn't really thought of it that way. But it's like, yeah, if this girl is constantly getting back together and breaking up with this guy, which you see a lot in high school and other stuff, and at LSX just like, ah. And
Yeah.
so it's just like, then that means she can't keep a relationship. And she's not good enough to date. So I had not, wow, that is a great conclusion to draw from that. Thank you. Alright, so this second one is a bit different. It's a lot more difficult, and I've never had an email quite like it. I've had self-harming emails before, but I haven't had one such like this. Hi, I used to get bullied, but then I started self-harming, and now everyone knows about it, and they treat me nice. Does that mean I can self-harm to be treated nice? And that just, oh my god, that made
Yeah,
me, my heart
it's
sink, and I'm just like, oh no. And I feel really sorry for you, because that, ah man, that makes me feel so bad. And it's not your fault, but it's something you can control and something you can fix. And so let's start with the basics. Is no, this should not be something that you quote quote learn from. This is not good to believe that you can self-harm and all the problems go away, because that's the complete opposite. It actually causes more indirectly. The people may be treating you better, but it is not a good lesson to be thinking you're learning. So no, it does not make people treat you nicely. They just don't want you to kill yourself, and I don't want you to kill yourself either, but I don't believe self-harming is the answer. And I just want you to understand that even though in this specific example they stopped being rude to you, that doesn't mean that you should keep self-harming, because it's not healthy and it doesn't help you get over your depression. What would you say?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And I think there is another method to do this. You don't have to self-harm yourself. You can just make like jokes about yourself from time to time. People might laugh at those, might not laugh at those, but don't do it too often because you're kind of giving yourself a bad picture. So yeah, I don't know. You really have to like stop self-harming yourself. It's just really bad. You don't have to do it. You really don't have to do it. And just let time fix all the things that you have. Like if people bully you, sooner or later they will stop. So you don't have to make a fool out of yourself for as long as that's happening.
Yeah, and like I believe that talk to a counselor, talk to adults about your depression, because it's not obviously from them in total. Like most people don't just self-harm because they're being bullied in one, or a few examples. It's mostly a built up kind of a thing, right? And so I would talk to someone about your depression and see if you can get that resolved, and talk to them about the bullies and stuff like that, because you should try to knock all this out in one go, I think would be my answer to that. Yeah, because I believe you can do this, and depression is the main thing here, but don't self-harm. It doesn't help people respect you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, all right, moving on to the last email, and I'm going to read it. Hopefully it makes more sense. But yeah, I'm going to get right into it. Hey, mate. So I've been going out with this girl for about a month or a month and a half. Not that long ago, we have sexted a few times. Our most recent one, where I just gotten back from a 2-week holiday, we hadn't talked the whole time I was away due to no internet, Wi-Fi, or connection of any kind. Anyways, I know how much I missed her, and jokingly, she said, prove it. So I said, let me just take care of you, which is that kind of... I wasn't so sure what this meant. I thought this was a weird fetish, because I'll get right into it. And she went along with it. So I told her one of my fantasies, and she'd go off whilst I told her. This was all by text, or she got off whilst I told... Wow. Oh my god.
Nice.
I was not paying attention, but
Nice.
I hope she's not lying about that, but awesome. And the reason I'm telling you this is because one time after we finished sexting, I love how you say it's just like having sex, but like...
Yeah.
like, we sent the pictures and just... Anyway. She asked me my opinion on sex before marriage. I said yes, but the obvious conditions... ever since then, I'd been thinking... Now, since we are both Jewish, we have been brought up with, well, know this, know that, towards sexual stuff, and I respect that. Well, I've been brought up sheltered, at least. I don't talk to her, so... I don't think her so much. What? Okay. Mainly because when she and her mom were cleaning out her older brother's cupboard, they found a whole bunch of condoms. So her mother showed her how to put one on someone, which I thought was funny.
That's nice.
So what my issue is... What should I do? We currently can get a lot. We get a lot of time to be sexual with each other, but we still do normal boyfriend girlfriend stuff. So what should I do if it comes to sex? If I feel boundaries are being punished or whatever, etc., etc. This is worded so poorly. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't want to offend her, but I like her a lot. I mean, a lot. And I'm not sure when it comes to do with sex. Hopefully it won't. Probably it won't. But it'd be nice to know what it would come to, and it would actually know what to do. So rather than not knowing what to do if the time comes. So, you seemed ready to answer this. Did you want to start, or did you want me to?
Well, what I think that you should start to do is, for example, I know a lot of Christians that are not really true Christians, as in the sense like they don't do everything right, like it says in the Bible. But you can. No one's perfect. What I'm trying to say, you can try to be as perfect as you can, but you can never be too perfect. So I don't know. I think you should talk to her that being Jewish doesn't really have to stop you from doing some things that you like to do, but just don't do them too much or doing completely wrong or something like that. I don't know. It's kind of harder questions for me to answer because I'm not really an expert in,
but it's similar. It's similar to Christianity too. But
yeah,
like, so I think my thought process is the fact that if you respect your religion enough to not want to do this, then don't. But if you just want to do this and you really don't care about being raised this way and perfectly obeying your religion, which, like you said, not everyone's perfect, which makes a lot of sense and it's very true, then I would go ahead with it. If you're ready, I don't know, you didn't specify how old you are, but if you're ready for this and if this is something you feel okay doing, even though it, contradicts your religion, then that's your own thing. You have to do that choice on your own volition. So what I would say though is I'm not going to teach you how to have sex. I would look that shit up. Don't watch porn. But I'm not going to go into detail on how to teach someone to have sex. It's pretty self-explanatory, but definitely learn a lot about reproduction and condoms and stuff, because you said you've been sheltered. And so I think that's a very, very important part before legitimately considering having sex with a girl, knowing everything that goes into it, winky face, and just knowing what you're doing and knowing what the outcomes could be.
Yeah,
So,
be safe.
Be safe, be educated. And if you want to have sex with her, have sex with her. I mean, just do what you want to do. And that's my thought process. But yeah, I think that's it. What else? Anything else you'd add to that?
No, I'm actually, that's all I can say.
All right. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video with OpticLSX. And he's going to go ahead and talk about his channel.
All right, so yeah, on my channel, I mainly do video games in real life videos. Those are videos where I kind of take some elements from a game and put them over like a real life footage or something. It's kind of harder to explain with words, but if you come to my channel and watch just one video, you'll kind of get the picture of what I'm talking about. I also do like normal commentaries from time to time, and a lot of other weird stuff sometimes. We all like to do weird stuff, right?
Yep. Yeah, he's a very, very good editor, and he puts this crazy stuff together with, like real looking, it's like real life first person shooters basically, is the kind of stuff he edits, and just everything from anything you can think of, Minecraft in Call of Duty, that was a good one, and just anything. I really want you guys to go check him out. His link is in the description below. I really hope you guys enjoy this episode of Ghostly Advice. Don't forget to smash that like button. Have a great day, and remember the fact that we love you.